Hi guys, it's the Alien Engineer here. I hope you enjoy this video. I call it Why We're Infinite. No matter how much you are convinced what you see is real, is physical, is material, no matter how hard you try to persuade yourself that you're actually interacting with physical objects, no matter how smart or funny or handsome you think you are, you must understand that the world we perceive isn't real. It's just a plane of holograms in an infinite spectrum of reality. And who and what we actually are is more amazing than you and I can ever imagine, which is simply infinity. The message for humanity is the knowledge that we are all gods. We are all made of the consciousness of the Creator, and therefore are divisions of the Creator. Most of you will be like, what? I mean, God can't exist. Prove it. Well, the thing is, God is more real than you and I could ever perceive and imagine. Why you can't see God is only due to the fact that we are the body of God and cannot therefore perceive what the mind of God is, which is the mind of balance. If you want me to prove God, fine, I will. Think about this, in the center of anything, sphere, square, football, anything literally, there is one point that's so tiny it's technically dimensionless, as it's the point of complete balance, where the forces of gravity's imploding structure and of the radiations and the nuclear and electric forces all meet in the very dimensionless center. You have God, which is complete stillness. No time, so it's not four-dimensional because time's cancelled out. Gravity's cancelled out, so it's not third-dimensional. And according to the textbook physics, the second dimension and the first dimension don't even exist. So we are left with a new concept. I mean, if everything has this point of stillness, then aren't we all connected to that dimensionless point? And if it's dimensionless, then technically, aren't we all one? Think about it. That means you're me and I am you. Nice. So, now does coincidence actually even exist? Ask yourself. Coincidence is amazing, isn't it? Think about it. How you could want to speak to someone and it's just amazing, but is it actually real? Because if I want something like super bad, or want to talk to someone that I've lost contact with, then if my desire is super crazy, then I can manipulate the whole entire dimension and the universe, the multiverse, just to get what I want. Wait. You can do what? Come on, that would take infinite energy, right? Well, remember, if we are all the same thing and are all one, then it would merely be like moving my body parts to where I want them to be. Okay, you know, at the start when I said we are just holograms, well, I wasn't really that clear. I never am. But when I say that we are holograms, I mean in the sense of division from one, kind of like a prism divides white light and projects it onto planes. Well, our third dimension is the plane, and our consciousness is the prism. And yes, the white light, because it is still, as it contains all the frequencies, is God. So anything actually is just divisions of the one. Once humanity knows how amazing every single person, object, or thing is, we will start trying to boost egos and fight for power, as every single person is guilty of. Okay, I said we're all infinite, right? And you'll be like, what? How am I infinite? I can see you can see me, and I can see that you don't go on forever, even though my long Facebook statuses do. But when I say you're infinite, I really do mean it. Let's break this down, shall we? If you take a fractal or the Fibonacci spiral, you can see how the division after division after division takes place to infinity. Now check yourself, okay? Check yourself out. We are higher dimensional, right? But if we take this prism and let's say we cut it so it can only perceive, I don't know, fourth dimension, then we would see the exact same information that was you in the third dimension as something in the fourth dimension. And why does this happen? It happens because matter is actually made from higher dimensional energy, compressing itself down to form a neutral center. Like I talked about, the same dimensionless point is the neutral center. But you see, the same dimensionless, omnidimensional, or you know, the same smallest point in the fourth dimension makes our whole third dimensional universe. It would be seen as the biggest possible thing you could ever get, the so-called thing that you need infinite energy just to get to, you know? It's the singularity that encloses our whole entire universe. But what you need to take out of this one is that this seriously is infinity. This is how you are a multi-dimensional being, literally. You know, I'm not lying to you guys, I promise. So, if in order to have a dimension, you have to have, you know, a higher dimension that makes up that one, and then a higher one that makes up the higher dimension, then this does literally go on for infinity. Your information is displayed through different dimensions, which are like different planes. The same projection, the same information, just through countless different planes. You know, it doesn't stop. Now do you see how amazing everything is? How infinite we are, how we can never die. We are immortal. We're just mistaking immortality for being mortal. We can truly do anything. I mean, enlightenment. Enlightenment is just... enlightenment is in the reach of everybody. Okay, all enlightenment is being able to see and perceive more of those divisions, more of those dimensions, or so-called vibrations, so you can interact with much denser mediums. And wait one sec, if space is infinite, then doesn't that mean an infinite density of the medium of space, right? So yes, thought travels at infinite velocity because of, you know the simple wave equations to determine the speed of a wave. And there is no speed of light barrier. The only reason why we think there is because of our perception. We can only perceive these pulsations because the whole universe is a pulsating in and out of so-called existence, but it's really off the one neutral center. It's pulsating in and out of these neutral centers. But we perceive these pulsation rates at 186,000, miles per second, or whatever it is, the speed of light. We perceive these pulsations that are traveling at the speed of light as we are on that perceptual wavelength and frequency. So when the physicists say we need infinite velocity and energy to travel faster than light, what he or she doesn't realize is that all that means is changing our consciousness perception rate, so we can go into the higher dimensions of infinite density or of different densities. So we have different speed limits, and therefore speed faster than light. Yay. Faster than light. Whoop whoop. Alright? Yes. Now, if only someone has designed something that could do this. Oh wait, I have. So message me and maybe I'll share you the secrets. But it's long, so bear with me. But back to how amazing you are, okay? The fact that we are infinite means anything you have ever